Hello and welcome to my first video about my favourite hobby, which is Warhammer 40k. I'm Jonas Jackson and today I'm going to be showing you my massive pile of shame, and I have to say it is absolutely huge. I started looking through this just before doing the video and I was actually incredibly surprised at exactly what I have. Some of it's quite old, some of it's not. And the problem is I keep buying things. So today my pile of shame is going to include all models, whether they're still in boxed, but the rule is they haven't been painted yet. So without further ado, let's get into what the models look like. Okay, so let's get into the boxes, and we're going to start off with by the power of magic. This one, the Imperial 5th Supremacy Force, released in 2018, bought, paid for, had great plans for this, predominantly to merge into my Deathwatch army, and it's still in the box, and I have not opened it. Oops. Another special edition box, also released in 2018, the Space Marines Primaris Interdiction Force. Again, great plans I had with this for my Deathwatch army. Still unboxed, unpainted, haven't even primed it. The very sought after Kill Team Starter Set. Sounds a little bit rattly. With the Sector Imperialis ruins in there as well. Great set, Gene Sealers and Skitari. I have admittedly already built the ruins as I needed them for my terrain, but other than that, not touched. Okay, cool. Dark Imperium box set. I really liked this when it came out, launching 8th edition, I'm pretty sure. So I have built the Primaris models in here, but I'm still yet to build the Nurgle, and yeah, there's about 15 extra Plague Marines in there as well to boot, which I still haven't built or painted. This is less a pile of shame thing and more of a bit of history. So this is an original box of Space Crusade, which me and my dad used to play, or sorry, my dad and I used to play together quite a bit. And this is actually what got me interested in Warhammer 40k originally. And that was back when I was 7 or 8. I mean, it's been out longer than I've been alive, so this is definitely a great box set. But we'll go through this in another video. Okay, next. As part of my Imperial Knights army, Canis Rex. And as you can see, it's still in the pre-order bag. Yeah, okay, it's open, but I haven't built it yet. I also have another one of these, which I've only partially magnetised and put together. I had great plans for this, and I still do, and hopefully, as I've already started building my other knights, I will get around to doing this as well. What? Aww. And next, Primaris Repulsor, Executioner. This is my second one actually, because I also have one that is partially built in a big crate along with my Canis Rex and a lot of other models, which I will be going through with you shortly. We also have Start Collecting Deathwatch, another box that I haven't even bothered building yet. I mean, I am bothered about it. I really do want to build these, but as it stands, no. I mean, the box is looking a bit battered, and I've moved 3 times since I bought this. I will get around to it, honest. And another Deathwatch box set, but for Kill Team. I like the models, and I do like playing Kill Team, but as I've had so many projects on, this has also moved with me twice, maybe 3 times as well. I'm doing so well with this so far. paused. So it doesn't end there, I have more. Some Sector Mechanicus bases. I've actually used about 15 of these so far. They are currently unpainted as well. Put that there. The special edition Nighthaunt Garker for celebrating 500 stores opening. I've had a few of the 500 stores opening models and the anniversary models. This one I love the look of. I don't collect Age of Sigmar. However, it does look like quite an impressive model that I will one day hopefully paint before the game set completely changes again. Okay, so one army I particularly like and I would like to start collecting properly is the Grey Knights Grand Master Voldis on this one. Really great model. I love the detailing on it, but again, I haven't managed to find the time, he says. So I got given not just one, but two of these as a birthday present. And I mean, these are fairly recent. My birthday was in April. So these are particularly old. But yeah, again, I still haven't gone around to building this. And they would look pretty impressive on my shelf, even if I don't play with them, which I really do want to start playing 9th edition. So bad. Also as well, Grey Knight Strike Squad. I have actually already built 5 of these out of the 10, and they currently form my kill team, actually, that I like to use, and they are sat on the shelf just here, but I'll show you those in another video. Next up, we've got Armiger Helverins. Now, as you can see behind me, or at least I think you can see, I've got my 2 Knight Dominuses, and I also have my Armigers, the Warglows behind me. So those are already done. Just got to do these ones next. I am hoping to get around to doing those within 2021, if not 2025 by the looks of things. Next up, we've got a Warhammer commemorative series Terminator Chaplain, Torrentis. I actually really like Chaplains, kind of like the skull helmets, to be honest. Not a religious person, but I kind of find it cool in Warhammer for some reason. And then following the theme, got a chaplain on a bike as well, because I mean, who doesn't want their purity seals sealed with extra speed? And deliverance is nigh. And it wouldn't be complete without a Primark for a chapter I don't even collect. Although I could start, I suppose. Reboote Gilliman, or as some of my friends call him, Robot Girly Man. I don't know why, although he does look a little bit like a pretty boy. And then some really exciting Deathwatch upgrade sprues. I think I've got about 4 of these boxes. Again, grand ambitions for converting the Space Marines into my Deathwatch, but I have actually ended up painting a lot of them just with silver shoulder pads. Lazy, I know. There is yet more to come, and if you can stay tuned, I will speed through this very quickly. Okay, so as I said, the next bit is we're just going to go through as quickly as possible because your time is precious and I need to start painting this stuff. So I have some pieces of Broken Valkyrie, which is terrain from the Battle for Macragge set. Also as well, I have 2 massive crates. I'll run through the list of those instead of getting them out because it's just such a mishmash. I've gotten rid of the boxes over the years. But I've got an entire Battle for Macragge box set, but not in the box obviously anymore. Luckily these bits are primed, the rest is not, so I'm just going to put that over there. So at least I've made some headway with these. With those. Okay, so I also have These two guys here, I've got Chief Librarian Tigarius, and I also have a Chapter Master for the Deathwatch, which they need to be put together properly and primed. Had thought about doing them in sub-assembly, but I think it's going to be much quicker just to paint them when they're together. Sad, I know. I might give them a bit more time depending on how much I get through. Next, I have these models, which fortunately I have actually primed. Some of the models have actually been painted before my time, but to run it off, I've got the brand new Primaris engineer in here. He's just in bubble wrap to protect him. He is primed, but he's got loads of loose armatures even. I'm just going to put him there. So I've got 3 of the Primaris bikers, which is good. I've got 2 chaplains, a Space Marine Terminator captain, an apothecary. I've got 10 Terminators, 5 are assault with lightning claws and thunder hammers, 5 are just your standard Terminators. I've got 10 assault intercessors, which are the quick, the push fit models. I quite like them, and I am going to get around to painting these, he says, but at some point I might do them as Ultramarines. And I also have some Eradicators, 3 of. I've got some suppressors, and I can never remember what these guys are called, but I'll put them up in the description at the end because I'm sure I'll remember by then. So that's that bit, I'll just put that there. Next up, I have 15 Sniper Scouts. They have been used in a couple of skirmishes already. They're not the best painted. I did just do the primary colours on them, just base them as quickly as possible, just so that they were tabletop ready. They definitely need some love. I'll put those over there. Okay, next up, a very expensive piece of scenery. I don't really intend to use this as it's listed in the codex. I don't think it works particularly well with metas, but should be quite fun to paint and just gives you a little bit more of an interesting piece of scenery. So at least this one's primed as well. Next up, I've got a few models which I just wanted to go through with you, and I'll do these as quickly as possible. But I've got an old veteran standard bearer. I think he's from the HQ box, the Ultramarine HQ box actually, that was released, I don't know, 10, 11 years ago. Might even be longer than that. It's such a great model. Has been primed. The previous people had already painted it, so I have actually stripped it. And I just need to prime it properly. And there's just some really cool, I think they might be Heresy models. I'm not sure, but these ones are metal ones as well. You can't really see them very well, I know you can't. I will go through these in another video properly. I'll take some photos and show you at the end. I've just got so many models in here. Oh, there's another Grey Knight in there, that's good. Got that for another time to paint. I've just got so many models. There's a Terminator captain in here as well. And what have I got on this side? More. Even more. And more. Oh, there's a bit of scenery there. And some assault. Ooh. Nice, and plenty of spare bits. So that's another box. Put that over there. This is another knight. This is a warden. I'll get around to pinning that at some point. Building it first, obviously, but I've got to magnetize the thing, so that's going to be interesting. Next up, I've got. So basically.
Sorry, I don't know that one.
Alexa decided to chime in. Alexa, shut up. So, as you can see, I've got a lot more models than I could possibly hope to get through. in a short space of time. But it doesn't stop there, because less than a week ago I decided to spend even more money because I just can't help myself. So I have the brand new Adeptus Mechanicus Scutari Marshal. I'm looking forward to building that and painting it. It does look quite spindly, but I love a challenge, and it's a bit of a change of pace from painting Space Marines. So there's that one. I also decided at the same time that I may as well just start an entire new army, because obviously I need another one. So with that in mind, I've got the Combat Patrol box for Adeptus Mechanicus. It looks pretty decent, I must admit, and I am looking forward to painting and building this, building and painting this, and then eventually playing with it. But stupidly, I haven't bought the codex yet, so something else to buy. I'll put those there. I'm running out of space. This is a lot of stuff. Okay, so I decided that having knights wasn't enough, and I wanted something that I could potentially use as proxy and maybe put on my shelf instead anyway, because it looks cool. It's the Adeptus Titanicus Warmaster Heavy Battle Titan. That was a mouthful. He does look fairly impressive, I have to admit. I don't know if you can see, but I am actually really looking forward to building and painting this. The itch has been started by painting the other knights that I have, and when I saw that this was of a similar stature to the other ones, obviously from a different range, I was like, I've got to have that completely. Oh dear. Okay, so I understand that this was unavailable, and obviously they've released the parts or the separate squads individually as box sets. Is the Kill Team Pariah Nexus. I have to say, I'm looking forward to building the heavy intercessors and painting them, but when I saw that the box set for these individually was quite expensive, I decided to try and find one of these as quickly as possible, and luckily I did. I don't collect Necrons, but my other half does, so the flayed ones will be going to them, and I'm sure they'll enjoy painting those. I just want the Space Marines, and the scenery isn't bad, and obviously it comes with the updated rules in the box for those factions, which is good. And I didn't stop. So I actually quite like the McFarlane Toys models of the Space Marines. I already have a Primaris Intercessor, which is up here, and I have already painted him as a Deathwatch. He came as the artist proof model, so it was completely grey. I just love the fact that it's completely posable, and I mean, it really does paint up really quite quickly once you put a primer on there. Actually, I think I used a mixture of contrast paints and some corn red and a couple of other stuff on here. As you can see, the base of his feet are still grey. So obviously, when I was in the shop picking up those bits, I couldn't help but get more. This is also another Assault Intercessor that I picked up before. I do really need to paint this one. This one came as an Ultramarine, but I still want to do it as Deathwatch. I might do it as something else. I just don't like the way it looks, and I feel like if I've got a model and it's from Games Workshop, I should at the very least paint the thing. So that's another one, and it doesn't end there. I also decided that couldn't help myself and bought the artist proof of the Hellblaster. I really like this model actually. I like the level of detail that it has. It looks absolutely awesome. I don't know whether to paint this as Deathwatch or not, but we'll see. You never know. I might be able to show you what I've painted it as in like 3 or 4 years time. Hopefully a few months, but we'll see. This one also caught my eye, and it's the Adeptus Sisters of Battle artist proof model. I have to say, the level of detail on this is absolutely ridiculous. I don't collect Sisters of Battle, but that does look really good. And yeah, like, it's just awesome. I'm going to enjoy painting that one as well. Where do I put it? There. And then to finish it off, he says, I also got the McFarlane Toys Blood Angels Primaris Lieutenant. I think it looks really cool. The level of detail is really cool on there as well. I'm not enamoured with the paint job, I must admit. I am going to prime it and paint it however I please. But yeah, we'll see what happens with that one. It's got a plasma pistol and a power sword, which is looking really cool. And it's got an iron halo, a gold one, because you know, it's not iron, it's gold. So that's that. And then I've actually run out of space for this, but the rest of the stuff I will show you now. Right, like I said, this I do not have any space for. I'm just going to lift it up. It's very heavy, and then I'm just going to tell you what's in it, because it's going to take too much effort to get out currently. And got paper. I mean, it's never complete without workman's toolbox. But in here is a lot of stuff. I'm going to put it down on the ground because I feel like I'm going to scratch the table. And we don't want to ruin the table for my other half. That would not be appropriate. So, in here, as well as, I have some Space Wolf's 13th Company Wolfen. And now these are metal models. I really like these, but my claim to shame is that I have 30 of these. And I know that the new ones look like they're dancing. I say new, they're quite old now, but these are even older. And I've got 30 of the things. I've also got got a Space Wolf Iron Priest, an old-fashioned one. Now I do admittedly have a Space Wolf 13th Company. It is completely painted, albeit 30 Wolfen, not painted. I also have some metal Wolfguard. I can't even think of how old these models are, especially seeing as they come in the old blister packs. I don't even know when they stopped these. It even has the category code. They used to have to look at the scale of lists by the side instead of having them individually priced. So I can tell you, in these two crates, I have 3 Hammerhead gunships for Tau. This list is going to be Tau for the moment. 2 Devilfish transports, 1 Tau Piranha, 3 Tau Sniper drone teams. Doesn't stop there. Got 30 Fire Warriors, 6 XV-88 battle suits, 3 Pathfinder teams with heavy railguns, 1 Tau Ethereal, another one Onshi, and then I have the red battle suit. Can't remember, it was a character. Great models, most of them actually metal, and none of them built or painted. I'm struggling a little bit on that one. Also, I have in the box, other than the other Canis Rex that I have, I've also got a Redemptor Dreadnought. I've got 2 Venerable Dreadnoughts in various pieces, and I have my other Repulsor tank as well. So all in all, I feel like I have quite a few models that I need to get on and paint. If you've got any suggestions on what I should do with them, you can let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Like and comment, but otherwise I look forward to sharing more of my Warhammer 40k hobby with you in the future. See, I'm lost for words. I've just got so much stuff here, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to do it. But next time, I'll show you the models that I have painted. There are quite a few, but it's foreshadowed by all of this. Until next time, enjoy yourselves. Don't forget to paint more minis, and hopefully your pile of shame is not as big as this. Bye guys. Oh shit.